Yeah, I would consider a trust as really the primary estate planning tool that we use in estate planning today. I think traditionally a will was kind of the most prevalent document for estate planning, but I think a trust has really kind of jumped past wills, and I think for a lot of reasons. But to define what a trust is, it's really an agreement or a legal document that somebody creates that allows them to say when they become incapacitated or when they pass away, who's going to handle the administration of their affairs. And it allows them to say when they pass away, where are their assets going to go? And how is that going to take place? Those are just some general, advantages of doing a trust. But a trust has three primary parties. One party is the person who creates it. That's oftentimes referred to as the trustor or grantor or settlor of a trust. Who established it, who put the property into the trust, that's who that person is. And then the second party is the trustee of that trust, which is, referred to as the manager for the trust, meaning the trustee has the authority to manage the assets, to invest them, and ultimately to distribute those assets to the beneficiaries, which brings in the third party. The beneficiaries of a trust are those who are entitled to receive distributions of the trust assets. Usually, clients who establish a standard revocable trust, they are going to serve in all three capacities. They're going to establish the trust, they're going to be the trustees, and they're also the beneficiaries because it's their property until they ultimately pass away. And so every good estate plan should at least have a traditional revocable trust. And sometimes that's referred to as a family trust or a living trust, but it's a central document to any good estate plan. There are many different types of trusts, but they usually fall into one of two categories. One is a revocable trust, and two is an irrevocable trust. A revocable trust is a trust that a client can amend and change and modify whenever they want to. There's no restrictions. And that normally is used for addressing what happens if they become incapacitated. What's going to happen when they die? Where are the assets going to go? Who's going to be in charge of handling that administration? And so that's central to any good estate plan. A lot of clients can benefit from having an irrevocable trust. Those trusts are a little bit more involved, and there's many different types of irrevocable trusts, but an irrevocable trust is a trust that really can't be revoked or amended or changed, at least as easily as a revocable trust. And so it's usually more permanent. And there's many reasons why someone might want to establish an irrevocable trust. And I would say, just generally speaking, some of those reasons are to protect their assets from creditors, to make gifts to their kids or loved ones. And then another reason why someone might establish an irrevocable trust is to minimize estate taxes. And so a lot of times people that really can benefit from an irrevocable trust are people that have just those types of issues, and they tend to kind of have more wealth, and they want to try and do some planning to protect that wealth or to gift it away or to kind of save taxes on it.